wanted it to be open. I don't want a little window where I'm popping my head in. Just like in Miami, there's a counter, a big window, and a lady making your Cuban coffee. Okay, de 6 o de 8 onzas? 8, okay. Only drank really Cuban coffee. Living in Miami, you find it everywhere in every corner of every street. So in Miami, the Cuban spots that you go to, it's an open window. You stand outside and you order it just like you would here. So we call those the ventanitas, which is windows. So I like to say this is the ventanita of Maui. I think in Maui, we don't have a lot of variety like Oahu does. And so I knew that people would probably appreciate having something different than what they're used to. My menu is so simple. People know what they're gonna get here. It's either coffee with milk or coffee without milk. I've really stood strong on this is I want to stay authentic. We do not serve any sugar substitutes or non-dairy milks because once I start playing around with the milks and the sugars, it's no longer gonna be Cuban coffee. With that strong taste of the espresso, you need a fatty substance to balance it out. And so in the beginning, I kind of struggled with that because I was like, are people not gonna like that? Like, are they gonna talk bad about my business because I won't bend? But no, that's what it is. The cortadito, the original size of a cortadito when you go to Miami, this is what you'll get, this size. So a 6 ounce, which is 2 shots. However, I started noticing a lot of customers coming back for another one. So I'm like, okay, I gotta put a bigger cortadito on my menu because I guess 6 ounces is not enough. There's no such thing as a double cortadito in Miami, but I was like, well, I'm gonna give the people what they want and they're gonna get a bigger, much stronger cortadito. Cortadito is a very well-balanced Cuban coffee drink. It's basically Cuban espresso, which is just very smooth. It doesn't have a lot of acidity or that aftertaste or that bitterness to it. Traditionally, it's sweetened, so I just get regular cane sugar and I start brewing. And what I do is I use evaporated milk. That's the key. So I'm steaming it right now, putting a little bit of foam. Okay, so 4 shots. I have my espresso that's already sweetened. And then I pour in the evaporated milk. Cubans don't do latte art. The art is in the coffee. I named my business after my grandmother. Her name was Alba. The logo is actually her signature that I pulled off of an old postcard from Cuba. She was my world and she was like my mother. I was raised with her. She passed a little before I moved here and I just wanted to do something in her name. The recipes that I use on the cart, the empanadas that I make, it's all her recipes. She was such an excellent cook. And so I really wanted to not only share my culture and my story, but I wanted to make her proud. I want to show her like I'm going to dedicate something very important in my life to you. So much has come from this business and that's why I think my grandmother is like blessing me. When I was living in Miami, I was working a corporate job. I was making good money. I had my apartment. I had my cute little car. I had no debt and I was unhappy. Never in a million years would I have thought that I was going to open up a little coffee shop. Never. Never. I just knew when I moved here, I was like, I'm gonna do something that I love and I'm not gonna have a boss. I'm gonna be the boss. What are we doing today? Strong one?
Yes.
Okay, La Loca?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. With my customers, I see their kids grow. Having been open all these years. There's this other girl who, she usually comes on Fridays. She might come today. I hope she does. I've seen her with her first pregnancy. I met her first baby, sat him up on the counter, met her second baby, and now she's on her third. That's her. I was just talking about you. Okay, cortadito?
Double.
Double. Oh, you're getting a big one today.
Can I just buy her own little cocoa?
Yeah, like a little hot chocolate, yeah. So she can be part of it. Perfect.
Is it good?
Oh wait, your empanada. Can't forget that. There you go. Thank you. Enjoy. Have a good weekend. 2 heavy hitters today. Love it. Thank you. Have a good day. To have the best job in the world is a job that doesn't feel like a job. And that's what I've been able to find with this. This fills my cortadito cup. That's what it is. It's the best, you know? You pursue your passion, you pursue what you love. That's it, man. It's worth it.